Now that I've warned you guys that there is a possibility that you could go blind, and if you're crazy enough to continue with this endeavor, whether you're a lash tech or not. Hola mis amores, I'm MUA Nadia Sasha. Welcome to my lash studio. Basically, this is my eyelash studio. So I know why you guys are here. You guys want to know how to do your lashes. Well, you came to the right video. However, if you don't have any experience putting on lash extensions, I will recommend that you use, number one, a sensitive glue. Please don't do it how I'm doing. This is professional grade. I've done this a lot of times. And also, there's a Kiss lash adhesive that you could use on your eyelashes that won't damage them. And now I'm doing a big no-no. I have a lash lift, but it's kind of faded, and since it's gone down some, I want to do some lash extensions. So as you guys know, I am a faith-based channel. I'm going to read you guys a motivational Bible verse, and then we're going to get into this video. Bible verse is from the Serenity Prayer Promise book, and it says, "You are a forgiving God, gracious and compassionate, slow to anger, and abounding in love." Nehemiah 9:17. Okay, friends, with that being said, let's head right on into this video. I'm gonna have a disclaimer because you could go blind either if your tweezers are too sharp, poking your eye, and the glue getting into your eye and stuff like that. Like, if you're a clumsy person, don't do this, or just get the Kiss self-adhesive. I guess that one's safer. But I am a lash tech. Like, I take clients on a weekly basis, so I know how to do this, and I started practicing on myself. Now I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. I have a problem when I put on my lash extensions. I pluck them off most of the time, so I don't know what real retention would be like on myself, but we're claiming in the name of Jesus that Lord help me to not pluck these eyelash extensions, because I'm so serious. Because I just look, it's rough. I'm gonna tell you guys what you need. Like I said, get like the duo lash adhesive. There's so many easier ways to do this, but I'm telling you how to do it as a professional lash tech, like how I would do my client. Now that I've warned you guys that there is a possibility that you could go blind, and if you're crazy enough to continue with this endeavor, whether you're a lash tech wanting to get into lash extensions but you want to practice on yourself, let's get on with this. Or maybe you're a lash tech and you want to do your own lash extensions too. Like, you just have to have a sensitive glue. Like, it's not gonna work if you don't have a sensitive glue, I'm telling you. So this is the Pro Care lash bath, and I have this available on angellightcosmetics.com. It works really good. It actually helps to remove makeup and residue, so I'm going to use this. Really helpful to put your hair back. But I'm just going to take the eyelash solution, and I'm going to put it on my eye and use a eyelash brush and just swirl it around, and this should just get rid of any residue on the eyelashes. And you just want to really go in there and clean all the lashes along the lash line. Okay, friends, and you're gonna let your lashes dry. I have a little lash dryer. You don't absolutely need this, but I do highly recommend it if you're doing your own lashes, because if it's your first time, your eyes are really gonna water. So to get into this video, you're gonna absolutely need is a magnified mirror to look at your eyes. You're gonna want to get it at an angle and at a place where you can look down, and you just want to make sure that the mirror doesn't fog up. You want to get flowering fans, or you can get clusters. Those are going to be easier. With the Kiss lash adhesive, you're going to be set. It's going to be easy. You could pretty much do those with regular tweezers, and you're going to get 2 tweezers. Now these are the Quell lash tweezers, and these are my isolating tweezers, so I have these to isolate and apply. Now, truth be told, it's really hard to isolate when you're doing them on yourself. And you're gonna need some tape. You could use the Next Care sensitive tape. And then I'm gonna do some more volume wispies. So I have the B&Q lash trays, and basically I have given you guys what it takes. And last but not least, you need a glue. So I'm using the Lion Lash glue. This should really have a top on it. You're gonna use a adhesive. Like I said, I really recommend that you guys use that Kiss eyelash adhesive. It will last you 2 weeks, and honestly, if you're doing them on yourself, like, it will probably last around the same time. It's just better with time and the amount of times that you do this. Like I said, the clusters would be very useful for this process, but nonetheless, slashing, it's a process to set up for it. So yeah, you want to shake the lash adhesive for 60 seconds, and you want to check your room temperature, which it's 75 here. It's too hot, and it's 64 humidity. So I'm gonna go bring my temp down by 2 degrees because that's the best temperature to lash. You want to make sure you shake the glue for about 60 seconds. I hear that it's better to shake it side to side to really get all the product mixed up, but I shake up, down, side, side, up, down, side, side. That will really help you. You just want it all blended up. And I use 2 drops. So I put that in the glue ring. Before you practice on yourself, if you're a lash tech, you're gonna get it because you're gonna understand this. This is gonna be lash language. But if you're not a lash tech, I'll break it down for both of y'all. I'm gonna start with 10 millimeter and go all the way to 14 millimeter, but I'm actually gonna start with some long volume, and I'm gonna put those on the sections, and I'll show you. So I'm gonna get a piece of tape and kind of tape the tips of the lashes and tape some back, and this is gonna help with my isolation a little bit. You could do this too, or you could tape it to lift it up, but for me, I have like a lash lift, so you could tape it this way or you could tape it this way. But for me, what's gonna help me the most is taping the tips and just taping them up and kind of taping the eye up, if you could see that. Well, I want a wispy volume set, so for those of you just starting, you want to go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm gonna start with 14 and make kind of spikes, and I'm gonna go with 14, and I'm gonna go with a 15, 16, 17, and I'm kind of gonna give myself like a volume set, if that makes sense. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about for those of you just starting. If you keep on practicing, you'll definitely get it. And I'm just going to start by isolating my lashes. You really want to be careful here because you could poke yourself in the eye. Okay, and 2 things. If it's your first time applying lashes, it might hurt your eyes. So yeah, this is a little bit of more of an advanced technique. Like if you want more of a wispy set on yourself, you're gonna kind of make spikes and put those spikes in clusters, and basically that's what you're gonna do here. I'm gonna mix some 14s and 15s in the next section. Well, actually I'm just gonna do some 15s in the next section, and I'm gonna use 0.7s for those spikes and those clusters. Spikes are a little bit of an open fan, but it's okay. I would like to note that I am placing the spikes underneath my natural lash, and I'm doing that with all of the lashes, and I'm trying to isolate as best as I can. I'm starting out with fans, but I'm making them spikes, but I'm not fanning them out, so I'm not exactly making them spikes. I'm just making them wispy, if that makes sense. I'm just doing no fanning whatsoever. I'm kind of just isolating beforehand because it's harder to isolate and lash on yourself. So this lash map is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And that is just going to be in sparse spaces, if that makes sense. And in between, I'm going to infill it with 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I'm going to infill that between those lengths, if that makes sense. If you're a beginner, you're going to want to just do 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And you could stop at 14 and go to 15 if you want to. It's all preference. So I placed my 14 to 17 millimeter lashes and I taped them up. I have a really good tape right here. And now I'm going 10, 11, 12. And this is really going to give a voluminous, wispy effect just by adding those really dramatic lashes. And you guys are going to be able to see what that looks like. And these are 0.5s. These are gonna be good for your lashes for just in terms of weighing on them, so there's not a lot of weight on your natural lashes, so that they can stick and you could have a nice full lash. And you want to pick up about 7 to 14 natural lashes, and you're just gonna keep lashing with that. And the ultimate thing is just to make sure you don't have any lash gaps. For those of you that are lash techs, you just want to make sure that you do your best job that you can at isolating on yourself. I know it's hard, queens, but you can do it. You can do it. Just give it the best that you got so that in the end you'll be happy. And that's what's important. Just being happy with your set in the end. You could brush through your natural lashes or your lashes. It's just up to you what you want to do. Unfortunately, when I do eyelash extensions on myself, I tend to pick them off after a couple days, and that really sucks because I want them to stay for the whole month like my lash clients. I'm really trying to practice the fruit of self-discipline and not pick them off because I really do love wearing a set of eyelashes. I'm really trying to isolate the best way possible. I find that if you move the lashes over to the side, it makes it easier. Also, I place the longer lengths first because I can separate between them a little bit easier. It gives me something to separate. So it's important that those are isolated as much as possible, as much as you can on yourself. I know it's difficult, queens, but just keep at it and you'll get the hang of it. I'm trying to show you guys as best as possible. I'm kind of just like looking down into the mirror. Excuse me if you could see my nostrils. You probably can't, but just in case you can. And I'm just using 13s. Now using a lash tile is a little bit easier because you don't need to pick up the whole thing, you know, but yeah, well, I'm just placing these 13s and trying to isolate as best as I can. I'm gonna end with 15s on the end of my eye. So right around here. Honestly, have very weak eyelashes, so this is a very bad idea for me, but because I wanted to do lash extensions and I've been watching videos and I just craved it, I wanted to just put some on because I genuinely love doing lash extensions. It is therapeutic to me. I love doing makeup, lash extensions, all the things. Okay friends, so we got one eye done. I did the best that I could do. Like I said, my lash map was 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then I did 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15s on the end. I hope that helps. I'm going to do the other eye. For beginners, I recommend starting 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And if you have clusters, I hope that you could tell we're definitely a lot thicker in the center here. And you know, we have like our wispy bits, and I love it. Like covers the whole eye, and I love it. I love a dramatic lash. I love how it looks. So I'm gonna do the other eye. I love how it opened up the eye too instead of closing the eye. Lash extensions could really open or close the eye. This is honestly almost like a mega volume set. I really like it, but I would say this video is gonna be helpful to those of you that do lashes, or maybe you want to do eyelashes but you don't know where to start. So basically anybody that came here for this information, this video would be helpful for you. So yeah, I have a makeup line. I'm actually a makeup artist and a lash tech, and I just came out with new eyeshadow palettes that I'm so excited about. So I'll put my link below for anybody that's interested, or if you want some of my Pro Care lash shampoo to wash your lashes, it's gonna be in the link. So we got done with this side. She's looking really good and wispy. I'm gonna put the wispies on her on the bottom layer so that they don't overpower and they don't like go on the top. I'm gonna start 14 going all the way to 18, and it's gonna be a set. All right, loves. Hey friends, so these are the results of my eyelash extensions. As you can see, I will try to share the lash map below. For those of you that are beginners, this might have been a little bit harder to follow, but yeah, I really love you guys, and I thank you for being subscribed to my channel, for watching my videos, and always being supportive and just following up with me. Like, that means a lot to me, and I message a majority of you guys, and you know, have a friendship with you guys, and you know, my DMs are always open if you guys need anything, especially prayers for anything. I'm here for you. Also, I do want to let you guys know I'm thinking about just doing less lives on my Facebook page and just doing YouTube videos instead. So I might just, you know, in place of doing the live videos, do YouTube videos. And I know people don't really like switches, but it's a good switch. I've been having my YouTube channel for a long time, and you know, I don't want to like disrupt your Facebook feed, if that makes sense. I rather, like, if you're wanting to watch YouTube, like intentionally going to YouTube to watch my videos with the purpose, and then I can cut out parts and my kids could be like less loud in the background or I might not have to like get up and do stuff. But yeah, sometimes it might be a live, sometimes it might be a YouTube video, but I'm just feeling YouTube. So thank you guys for tuning in and just being a part of my life. And for those of you that just want to know how to put on lash extensions, well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you want to subscribe, go ahead. The subscribe button is down below. We could be friends. We could be YouTube sisters here. And I would love for you guys to subscribe and be a part of this Nadia Sasha community. I have my own makeup line. I do lash extensions. I do makeup clients. That's really all that I do. But yeah, it's a lot between the three, and then I make YouTube videos for fun. And yeah, but I really enjoy my life and my career. I'm a mom of 3, wife, and I just try to enjoy every moment of life as much as possible. And really, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ first and foremost in all of my life. So yeah, friends, thank you guys for tuning in today. You guys have a blessed day. Bye-bye.